Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Edwin Sifuna has moved his political strategy a notch higher. Sifuna, we are told, that has reportedly activated presidential secretariat offices at Kenyatta linked to Chancery building. Now, this story is in a newspaper publication, and I'm just going through it. It's something that you can't believe easily, but that's what's happening. Sifuna has upped his game and seen an opportunity which he must take advantage of. And he has all the right, by the way. Sifuna has all the right to take this approach if he feels it will make him successful in his quest to remove William Ruto. So he has reportedly activated a presidential secretariat office. What do you think about that move, ladies and gentlemen? Before we offer our reaction on this, I want you to just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about this move. Edwin Sifuna activating a presidential secretariat office. Why do you think he has made the move? Now, I have been listening to Sifuna. In fact, before the Kakamega rally, there's a statement that Edwin Sifuna delivered. And I listened to him by the carefully. And it's as if when he was delivering the statement like an advice to William Ruto, he ended up, when concluding the statement, talked about if he was the president, he would do it differently. So to me, that's the first time I realized that Sifuna is actually aiming at something. Probably Sifuna has realized that because OBURU is the party leader, and there's going to be some contest for the party leader, on probably because elections will be held, ODM elections will be held, national election. So if that time comes, Sifuna knows very well that he's going to go against, or rather he's going to contest against OBURU Odinga. Now, picture this, OBURU contesting against Edwin Sifuna, and you've seen the population. Who do you think is going to win that party leadership position? Because if Sifuna wins that party leadership position, it means Sifuna will now be the flag bearer. Because there are two things in ODM. Is either they support the RUTO regime post 2027, or they field one of their own. And OBURU said they only have two options: to field one or to work with William Ruto if Ruto agrees to cede ground and allow ODM to take certain positions in the government. And one of the positions that ODM has been salivating for is the deputy president position, because Ruto will do anything possible to try to secure his re-elections. Now, let's focus on Sifuna's game plan. I believe you're going to agree with me after this analysis. Sifuna is creating a third force. If he has gone to an extent of coming up with a presidential secretariat office based on this story, then Sifuna is creating a possibility of a runoff. Now, let's focus on how a runoff will be experienced. Now, it's going to be easy. Sifuna will be on the ballot. The moment he becomes on the ballot, Sifuna is going to be on the ballot based on this move. That would mean most of the votes in Western will not go to William Ruto and will not go to the United Opposition, but they are going to be retained by Sifuna. Lawyers are going to vote for Sifuna. Now, there are some disgruntled ODM members who are also going to vote for Sifuna. Now, there are people who would have voted for United Opposition, but then they'll find themselves voting for Sifuna. Gen Zs are going to vote for Sifuna. If that scenario is to be witnessed, then what's going to happen is that Sifuna will force a runoff. Neither Ruto nor the person who is going to carry the United Opposition flag is going to win in round one, not Sifuna himself also. So That means there is going to be a lot of political tension after the first election, the round one. The round one of the elections, presidential elections, there's going to be a lot of tension. And most likely there's going to be a lot of political casualties because there'll be, Ruto trying to bring Sifuna to his faction, Sifuna not agreeing with that and moving to work with the United Opposition. United Opposition also, thinking of what to do to bring Sifuna to their side. So Sifuna will be like a kingmaker. I agree with everybody who thinks that Sifuna is going to be a kingmaker. With this move, he is going to be a kingmaker because we've already seen what happened in Kakamega. Remember, he has not gone to Bungoma. He will go to Bungoma. He's going to go to Vihiga. He's going to tour all those areas in Western. But then, what is going to happen? The people in Western are going to rally behind Sifuna with the sole reason that they will not have a presidential candidate in the United Opposition faction. Because Sifuna is going to be a presidential candidate, they will opt to vote for him than vote for someone in the United Opposition. And that is how a round one will not be achieved. And that's how a runoff is going to be achieved. And that is how Sifuna is going to become a kingmaker. I do not know how many of you agree with me on that point. Just tell us below in the comment section whether you also believe that Sifuna is going to become a kingmaker. He will be a kingmaker. If at all NDC confirm, let's say Sifuna is totally kicked from ODM Secretary General position, Sifuna will most likely walk out of ODM. If he does that, he's going to form another party because he cannot be a flag bearer within ODM and ODM wants to support William Ruto. So he is most likely going to create another party and create a movement there. And that movement is what is going to force a runoff. So what do you think about this move by Sifuna reportedly activating a presidential secretariat office? Just tell us below in the comment section. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Till you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.